17-year-old Zara Ibrahim and her grandmother have always been very close. Now they're closer than ever after this quick-thinking high school senior saved her grandmother's life.
Like, I know that, like, when people say, like, oh, I love my grandma, like, they take for granted that she's actually here. Like, you know, so like now that she's actually here, I see her and I'm like, oh my God, like, yay, she's here.
It happened right before a girls' basketball game inside a gym at Calhoun High School in Merrick, Long Island. Ibrahim's parents, sister, aunt, and 78-year-old grandmother, Graciela Perlaza, were there. It was the girls' championship game for the North Belmore North Merrick Basketball League. Zara was getting ready to run the scoreboard when she noticed her family panicking on the other side of the court. Perlaza had collapsed and was unconscious.
It was really, really scary. Like, when I felt no pulse, I was like, oh my God, like, is my grandma gone?
Ibrahim, a competitive swimmer and lifeguard, certified in CPR, did what she'd been trained to do since the 8th grade. But first, she panicked.
And my dad had to not like yell at me, but like yell at me, you know, like tell me you can't panic in this kind of situation. He's like, do it, do it. So then I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then I started doing compressions for less than a minute. And then my grandma was like, oh, like, ow, stop. And she was revived.
Ibrahim was overwhelmingly relieved to see her grandmother breathing and alert.
I literally just grabbed her hand and I just sat there. You never know, like, if I wasn't certified or no one else in the gym was certified, like, I don't know if she would be here. So I don't take it for granted now seeing her.
Doctors are still trying to figure out what caused Perlaza to collapse. She's at home recovering, and her bright granddaughter, bound for the University of Connecticut to study law in the fall, says med school might not be out of the question. In Merrick, Long Island, Hazel Sanchez, CBS 2 News.